just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Steven Strasburg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches, he'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Strasburg with a check at first and a dive, but he's back in. In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Hey! Okay.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in, but this will land untouched. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2. Bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
2-2. Here it is.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the first coming up from Nationals Park. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him these, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So next to hit is number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Wong calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Next to stand in is Juan Soto. There's prior history in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And now the first pitch. And he takes ball one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 3-2 one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here now the 2-2.
I got a full count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Vogelbach. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Ball that time.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And there's out number 2. And now, Luis Garcia try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now the first pitch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. We'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. So now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. No balls and a strike to count. 9-1-2 due up. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Colton Wong is on deck. The 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Inside, ball 1.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Ruiz gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in next, Willie Adames struck out in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 2.
And
that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So here is Avisail Garcia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Standing in now, Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Bottom of the third now, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
The third baseman, Carter Kieboom.
And now the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Lane Thomas now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Called strike 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Taken in by Wong. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. They still trail 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-0 count. Here it is. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Outside, that's
2-1. Pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Daniel Vogelback's next, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful.
At the plate, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now to bat, Colton Wong. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Kane over at second. Woodruff on at first with 2 down. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1. Nope, that's a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to haul it in is Escobar, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope, outside.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 home. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So stepping in is Yadier Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. From the stretch. 2 out with a man at first. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home.
Ball back outside.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 1-0. And stepping in, Willy Adames. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hey. 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
1 out, nobody on. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. At the plate now is Avisail Garcia. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Washington, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
First offering on its way. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Two and 1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Now another 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Adrian Hauser, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Carter Kieboom digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. On that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full.
3-2.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. And 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's the 3-0. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, another foul ball. Kieboom, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 28.
Striding in is Lane Thomas. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, inside.
If If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a little tapper. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, number 3.
So now into the box is number 3. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-1.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And he fouls this one off. From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two and 2. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Paulo Espino.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
picks him up toward the left side of the infield. Keyboom's got it, and there's one away. So next to bat will be Daniel Vogelback. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on the way. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Narvaez is off of first with 2 away. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead it 1-0. Digging in will be Juan Soto. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Soto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
The left fielder, number
So
29.
definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Daniel Norris comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Yadiel Hernandez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Keibert Ruiz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the 1-1 to 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate now, Luis Garcia. Little chopper back to the mound. And they will get... No! He's in there. A very close play at first.
The third baseman, number 8. Keibert.
To the plate now, Carter Kieboom. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Ready with the 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Luis Urias is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Luis Urias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. In the air out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, This doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Ruiz has a play. 2 down. Next to dig in, Willie Adames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here it comes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lane Thomas, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now to the plate, number 3. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Two and 1 to count. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals gone in order. It remains 1-0. Ryan Harper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 33, Ron Harper.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
One and two for Christian Yelich.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 2-0. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So now to the plate, Narvaez pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it comes. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And it's full now, 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again, 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is skied into short left center. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Yadier.
Next to hit, Yadier Hernandez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail this one 1-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 pitch.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
The 2-2. He's up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're on top 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hader is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Into the box, Keibert Ruiz. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Here it comes.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
0-1 count and the pitch.
The count 1-1. I got 2-1 the count.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Luis Garcia will be next. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Luis Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull a trigger.
0-2 delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And now the first pitch. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Last strike now for the Nats. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.